Hey, man, I'm Jusko from ProblemMoney.com. It is the littlest thing, but American Express has changed the language on its website around the welcome bonuses on most of their credit cards to as high as a certain bonus when you spend a certain amount in the first few or 6 months or whatever for their cards, meaning you could get as high as, for example, 175,000 points on the American Express Platinum. As I make this video, they have as high as 100,000 points on the American Express Gold card, as I'm making this video, as high as $300 as a bonus on the Blue Cash Preferred card. And I'm not sure how I feel about this dynamic bonus pricing. Is it exciting or is it insulting? I guess it depends on what is behind it. Many people know that American Express at this point oftentimes will allow you to apply for a certain credit card, but if you have gotten that same credit card in the past, or maybe you've gotten another credit card in the same family, they might decide that they are not going to allow you to earn the bonus on the new card that you might want, but they might still approve you for that card if you still want it without the bonus offer. So if this new as high as language is really just a way of saying you'll either get the bonus or you won't get any bonus, well then that makes some sense to me. On the other hand, if I were to apply, for example, for the American Express Platinum card, and I saw that as high as 175,000 point language, and I went through and applied, and they said, you're approved, but we're only going to give you 80,000 points, or we're only going to give you 100,000 points, even though it said as high as 175,000 points, I might think, well, why am I not getting the full 175,000 points? What's the explanation behind that? You're not offering any reason. Is anyone getting the 175,000 points as a bonus? I feel like I'm getting baited and switched, and there's nothing I hate more than the old bait and switch. Now, to be fair to American Express, they're not asking you to apply for a card and be approved, and then they'll just give you whatever bonus offer they want to. As we've talked about on this channel, over the last year or two, American Express has changed their application process where when you apply for a card, they are going to tell you whether you're going to be approved or declined before there's actually a hit to your credit report and a minor hit to your credit score. In that same way, you would have that with the bonus. So you would be told whether you're going to be approved or declined, and then you would also be told, if you're going to be approved, what your bonus offer would be. And at that point, you can decide whether you're happy enough with that bonus offer and whether you want to go through with the application, which would then have that small hit to your credit score, or whether you want to pull it and not have it show up on your credit report at all. Now you might look at that and you might say, well, no harm, no foul. If it's not going to hurt your credit score, what's the big deal if you went through the application process and they gave you an offer that you didn't like and you didn't take it? Maybe not a big deal, but it feels a little bit like it's trying to lure you into the application process. And if we can get you far enough down the road, even if we don't give you the highest bonus, if we give you something a little less, you might be far enough along the path that you're going to accept it. Where if you'd just seen a static offer that said, here is the bonus, take it or leave it, maybe you're not lured into the application process. Sometimes we just want to know what the answer is behind that little mystery, and so this may be a gimmick to kind of pull you into the path. And I guess if American Express tries to make it a little more exciting, it's certainly not the biggest deal in the world. There's plenty of other marketing gimmicks out there doing the same thing, but if people are going down that path and they're finding out that the bonus they're being offered is less than the as high as offer, well then you have to wonder, why am I getting less than somebody else? Is anyone getting that highest offer? I am feeling baited and switched on this thing. So if American Express is doing this just to say you might not get a bonus, that's one thing. But if American Express is saying, well, some people might get this, but maybe not you, well, that's another thing entirely. I would love to hear what you think about it in that comment section below. Otherwise, I thank you for watching. Now, if you're not going to leave a comment, what you're going to want to do next, I'm sure, is watch this video.